Indonesia is an archipelago country with over 17,000 islands. The strategic location of Indonesia on the World Trade Transit route promotes a vital role of ports in the Indonesian economy. The existence of the sufficient port plays a major role in distribution of the commodity. Port is the most important means to link economic activity for domestic and international trade. Therefore, port services is perceived very important as developer, also operator in all of activity at port. We at IPC Port Developer are very aware that ports are one of the most important chain of all trade within the country and abroad. For us, the port is not just a place for the loading and unloading of goods, but also as a meeting point between means of transportation and economic gateway for the economic development in the surrounding area. IPC Port Developer provides a comprehensive solution for the provision of port infrastructure and supporting facilities in Indonesia that is efficient, modern, and in accordance with the international standards in order to compete in the global arena. IPC Port Developer is a subsidiary of IPC or PT Pelabuhan Indonesia II that is assured to be the leading company in providing port infrastructure. With increasing demand for port, IPC Port Developer continuously develop infrastructure and also more efficient and modern port facilities with international standard. Our company is fitted by qualified professional staff, board of directors and management, solid with sharp strategy for the company itself. In order to achieve the goals as the leading port developer and operator in Indonesia, we have a comprehensive strategic cooperation to be a company of port facilities and infrastructure provisions. With a vision to become Indonesia's leading in total solution for port infrastructure and development, and the mission to provide port infrastructure and facilities that comply with international standards to deliver sustainable value for all stakeholders, we have developed and operate a port that is able to simulate the growth of economic activity, trade, and industry in their respective territories. We have cooperated with several business partners that have an excellent reputation and are considered leading companies in their respective fields. Our collaboration with them has become an important factor for helping the government to create Indonesia to be a maritime country which are able to utilize the potency of ports as a key factor in national economy. For us, careful planning and precise strategy are the keys to success. Therefore, we have always implemented effective corporate strategy in business lines that include the development of port infrastructure and other supporting facilities like access road, water supply, and electricity. We have scheduled the development of port facilities and associated infrastructure in several regions in Indonesia in order to increase the potential for economic development in each region. Among others are New Priok Terminal, Port of Palembang, Port of Sorong, Port of Bojonegara, Port of Kijing, Port of Bengkulu, Cruise Terminal, and Marina Tanjung Lesung. This strategic step is taken by the company after observing the increase of containers movement at the port of Tanjung Priok in the last 10 years. The existence of New Priok Terminal has become a magnetic attraction for Indonesia to be a major destination for international trade. New Priok Terminal is an international standard port that can accommodate cargo ship up to 18,000 TEUs. Built with a total area of 392 hectares, New Priok Terminal is not only a solution for Indonesian port, but also to become a magnet for domestic and international trade in Indonesia. New Priok Terminal is planned in 2 phases to ultimately have 7 container terminals and 2 product terminals. The first phase is the construction of 3 container terminals and 2 product terminals in a total land area of 212 hectares. In the second phase, the next 4 container terminals will be built in a total land area of 180 hectares. Construction of Phase 1 of New Priok Terminal was made within 2012 to 2018. The overall capacity of the 3 container terminals in this phase reached 4.5 million containers per year. Meanwhile, the two product terminals has a total capacity of oil and gas up to 10 million cubic meters per year. The first operation of Container Terminal 1 has been carried out in the middle of 2015. For the new Priok terminal construction, we have employed PT Pembangunan Perumahan Tbk as the main contractor. With dedication and strong commitment, we are targeting the development of Container Terminal 1 New Priok Terminal to be completed in July 2015. In other words, the project is able to meet the time targets that has been approved. The main design of New Priok Terminal, undertaken by LAPI-ITB, who has a proven track record of a successful cooperation with IPC port developer on previous projects. The project is supervised by Royal Haskoning DHV, a reputable international consultant company. With dedication and commitment, the construction of Container Terminal 1 is targeted to be completed in 2016 with partial operation in 2015. The project will meet the expectation of stakeholders and reduce the risk of congestion in Port of Tanjung Priok. By adhering to the values and strong corporate culture, we strive forward with Indonesia in increasing the number of international ports that can compete in the global arena. We are ready to be your partner to realize your business development in Indonesia, specifically in port infrastructure and its facilities.